Welcome to Grounded Wellness, your go-to podcast for simplified and trusted information on how to live a more non-toxic and holistic life. We're your hosts. I'm Bethany McDaniel, founder of Primally Pure, biohacking enthusiast and mom of 3.
And I'm Courtney O'Connor, holistic esthetician with over 15 years experience in the healing power of touch and holistic skincare rituals.
Let's dig in.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Grounded Wellness. I'm Courtney, Primally Pure's holistic esthetician. As a holistic esthetician, I get countless questions on my top tips for specific skin conditions and concerns. Yet before we can talk about the top products and protocols, we have to go back to the basics. And the beginning of skin health starts with the skin microbiome. Today's episode is all about this foundational component that often gets overlooked in the skincare industry. Unfortunately, compromised skin, sensitivities, acne, and premature aging are all drastically increasing. And I believe that this uptick in skin issues can be linked back to a disrupted or a depleted skin microbiome. But the good news is that there are so many simple changes that you can make to your routine that might also benefit your budget that you can implement to begin to restore your microbiome and reach your glowing skin goals. Although I love a good facial tool or superfood skincare product, if we don't have this foundational understanding of how the skin has been created to function, we are missing out on a massive piece of the skin health puzzle. This is why I am so excited to break down what the microbiome actually is and to offer you simple swaps that you can make to your daily skincare habits and upgrading the routines and rituals that you're incorporating so that you can maintain this delicate balance for clear, glowing skin that actually lasts. And stick around to the end because there are other microbiomes in the body that also impact skin health that I'll share a couple of tips to help you optimize those microbiomes as well. Let's dig in. So what is the skin microbiome? It's like this epidermal ecosystem, and it is this complex community of trillions of living organisms that thrive on the surface of your skin, like bacteria and fungi, viruses, microbes, and even microscopic mites. Now, before you get grossed out, hear me out. This ecosystem in the skin intuitively knows how to work in harmony to block harmful bacteria and to protect the skin from environmental factors that can contribute to damage and inflammation in the skin. Specific bacteria strains are normal and even necessary for optimal skin function. So here are a few ways that a robust and balanced microbiome benefits your skin. The first is that it reduces bad bacteria. So it helps to protect from acne-causing bacteria and pathogens that can contribute to inflammation and even illness, as your skin is the first line of immune defense for your body. Second is it maintains hydration. So a healthy microbiome protects from transepidermal water loss, and it is directly linked to your skin's hydration levels. So it helps to prevent flakiness and dryness and signs of aging, because as we know, aging is simply drying out. Next, it regulates pH levels. So it maintains the slightly acidic pH that is necessary for your skin to thrive. And lastly, it balances sebum production. Healthy oil levels are vital for maintaining moisturization and protecting your microbiome, even in oil-rich skin states. Sebum is also the food that helps the microbiome thrive, which unfortunately many conventional skincare products create this disruption and depletion of the sebum levels in the skin, but more on that later. So this is the beauty of a balanced microbiome. Skin is clear, calm, hydrated, and glowing. Everything is working in harmony to optimize the health of your skin and your wellness within. So the concept of soil and skin feels like a really fitting analogy for this topic. After all, this podcast is called Grounded Wellness, and I'm recording barefoot on the soil of our regenerative farm. So soil is the skin of the earth. It's a living, breathing ecosystem, and its microbiome matters, and it impacts the quality of the crops that it produces. So if you think of the microbiome like the soil of your skin, and when this foundation is diverse and its innate design is undisturbed and flourishing, your skin flourishes too. But on the flip side, if your microbiome becomes disrupted or depleted, similar to the soil, it can create this cascade of inflammation, which is the root cause of acne and aging and sensitivities. So our goal is to restore and regenerate the skin from the ground up, or should I say from the microbiome up. The parallels between taking care of our skin and taking care of our soil are so many. And the more we strip the soil or our skin with harmful agricultural methods or harsh skincare protocols and products, it leads to this domino effect of even more inflammation and damage. Our top priority in taking care of the skin is to preserve this harmonious balance of bacteria, microbes, and organisms to work together synergistically so that your skin can thrive. And from there, the results that you're hoping to see will be a ripple effect from that place. I know the skincare scene can feel very overwhelming or complicated sometimes, but I have some really good news for you guys. Microbiome support and repair is actually super simple. Now, that doesn't mean that this is a quick fix. Restoring this foundation can take time, especially depending on the damage already done, but lasting healing and renewal of the skin is possible with the right products, practices, and protocols. But first, let's address what conventional skincare recommends, which often can do more harm than good for this beneficial ecosystem of your skin. Unfortunately, so many skin tips and routines are detrimental to this balance, and popular trends and products, even those marketed as gentle or natural or dermatologist tested, can reduce this valuable diversity of your skin microbiome. We have been seeing the term sensitive skin dramatically increase over the years, as over 60% of women resonate with this and claim to have sensitive skin. So why has sensitive skin and chronic acne and premature signs of aging become so much more prevalent? I wonder if it could have something to do with the fact that mainstream skincare and professional skin treatments have been pushing excessive chemical peels and harsh exfoliants, prescription strength topicals, harsh home care products with chemicals, detergent, sulfates, salicylic acid, just to name a few, and even clinical treatments like Botox or microneedling, which also disrupt the sebum production in the skin, which we know is food for these microbes and necessary for a balanced microbiome. So all of these factors can contribute to a compromised microbiome, leaving us with a stripped moisture barrier, severe sensitivities, and ongoing problematic breakouts. Over the years, we've also been led to believe that all oil is bad. We could also call this the squeaky clean epidemic, but that could not be further from the truth. We know that if we eliminate all bacteria from the surface of the skin, it throws the microbiome completely out of whack, making the skin much more susceptible to inflammatory skin conditions. Often, your typical skincare routine recommendations include a sudsy foaming cleanser, drying or alcohol-based toners, abrasive or acid-based exfoliants, and oil-free lotions or moisturizers. Not to mention, the majority of conventional skincare is also made with harsh chemicals and endocrine-disrupting ingredients that can aggravate skin conditions and hinder skin healing even further, like dyes and fragrance, phthalates and PEG compounds, parabens and heavy metals, and the list goes on and on. So if harmful products played a part in disrupting your microbiome, then nourishing products can play a part in restoring it. Before moving into simple swaps to repair your microbiome, I just want to briefly touch on probiotic skincare. Is it just a fad, or could it actually rebuild your microbiome and support healthy skin? Research is still in its early stages, but topical probiotic skincare is becoming much more prevalent as a means of promoting this diversity and positive bacteria on the skin. While these types of products are marketed to balance this ecosystem of bacteria, there are various factors to consider in their efficacy and how they're actually impacting the microbiome. Not all probiotic skincare products are using living, viable probiotics. Many of these products only contain fragmented or non-living probiotic extracts or prebiotics. Without active, viable probiotics, there's not convincing evidence that it's actually impacting your microbiome in a positive way. So from my perspective, even if these probiotic-friendly products are supporting your microbiome, it's not just a matter of applying these products to see true repair and healing. Just like restoring gut health, taking living probiotics can be very beneficial for supporting your gut microbiome, but there's so much more to a robust, balanced gut microbiome than simply popping a supplement every morning. It requires time and intention to upgrade your diet, your wellness practices, and your lifestyle habits. And in the same way, it takes a truly holistic approach to heal your skin from the ground up. So while I think these bacteria-friendly products can definitely offer some supportive benefits, I just wonder if it could be a little bit more hype than a truly holistic approach to healing your skin. Your skin is a brilliant self-healing organ that really just needs a few gentle nudges in the right direction to restore and to support its regeneration journey. Instead of adding another step to a long list of products, we're actually going to strip it back for a balanced microbiome. So now we're going to dig into 4 easy swaps that you can make in your routine to reset your skin, repair your skin issues, and to reach your glowing skin goals. Number 1, swap your face wash for a cleansing oil. Rebuilding your skin microbiome starts with this first step in your skincare routine. Your cleanser is the number 1 swap that you should make to begin to restore your microbiome. Conventional cleansers contain stripping ingredients like detergents and dyes, fragrance, and even salicylic acid that can compromise your microbiome, causing it to become more inflamed, sensitive, or lead to early signs of aging. Cleansing oils, on the other hand, contain this beautiful blend of beneficial oils that actually attract excess oil and purify the pores, melting away makeup and deeply cleansing without stripping or over drying or even leaving it feeling extra oily or greasy. You're just left with soft, supple skin and a balanced microbiome. Number 2, swap your scrubs for facial dry brushing. Exfoliation in the skincare world is often an aspect of your routine that can cause more harm than good if it's not done with intention and care. Excess exfoliation, forceful scrubbing, and abrasive ingredients can set the skin on high alert as it believes it's being injured, and then it hyperreacts to overcompensate for this lack of lipids on the skin, leading to further inflammation, excess oil production, and acne. Intense exfoliating products can feel tempting to smooth texture and to help support that cellular turnover, but trust me, in the long run, you'll be so glad you avoided them. So rather than scrubbing the skin into a state of panic and overproduction of oil, gentle forms of exfoliation can naturally nudge along the cell renewal process while still keeping your skin's delicate ecosystem intact. This is why facial dry brushing is the best method of exfoliation, at least in my holistic esthetician opinion. Facial dry brushing lightly stimulates the cell turnover in a graceful, gentle way, and its super soft bristles buff away buildup without disrupting your skin microbiome. And it also detoxifies through lymphatic drainage, so you're getting this gorgeous glow from the inside out and the outside in. It's gentle enough to do daily, either as the first step in your morning skincare routine or in your evening routine after oil cleansing. Number 3, swap astringent toners for facial mists. Toning is often one of the most overlooked or understated steps in a skincare routine, but this is definitely a step you do not want to skip. It's essential to rebuild water content in your skin, and we know that healthy hydration levels equals a healthy microbiome. But many toners today are working against this function of the skin and how it was created to thrive. Toners can actually deplete health and hydration with really drying ingredients like harsh alcohols, stripping astringents, and synthetic chemicals are very disruptive for this delicate ecosystem of the skin. And this can cause dehydrated, damaged skin and increasing inflammation and acne-causing bacteria. Instead of removing essential nourishment with aggressive astringents or harsh acids, we want to replenish and rebuild the skin's protective barrier. So look for a toner with natural plant hydrosols that actually balance oil production, boost hydration, and soothe sensitivities. Some of my absolute favorites for skin health include neroli, which is very regenerating and very anti-inflammatory for the skin. Rose hydrosol is a beautifying plant with vitamins to even skin tone and firm the skin. Lavender hydrosol is so antibacterial and soothing and calming to support skin healing, and aloe vera juice helps to replenish and support skin's healing. Number 4, swap your oil-free lotion for a facial oil. Oils are making a comeback in the beauty industry, and the oil-free myth is finally being debunked, thankfully. The truth is our skin needs oil for health and homeostasis, and it naturally produces sebum to create this natural moisture and protective barrier to keep harmful substances out and hydration in. Oil is a positive thing, I promise. By withholding oil from your skin with oil-free products, you're most likely stripping its own beneficial sebum production and creating a complexion that's actually more prone to oil production that spirals out of control. So facial oils offer a deeply supportive, skin-loving blend of superfood ingredients that promote this lovely lipid barrier on the skin. By incorporating whole, cold-pressed plant oils, your skin is fed this full range of benefits found within the plant. Instead of isolating a specific ingredient or vitamin that is very common in the skincare world, the entire plant profile, including vitamins and minerals, essential fatty acids, and antioxidants, creates a more potent and transformative product for every skin state, even oil-rich skin states. A few of my favorite oils for skin health include prickly pear seed oil, which contains one of the highest plant sources of vitamin E, along with vitamin K and acne-fighting minerals like zinc. My other favorite oil is jojoba oil. So jojoba oil actually has a similar makeup to the sebum in our skin, so it's easily recognized and received to bring balance back to the microbiome. And organic essential oils are a beautiful way to support the skin. They're extracted from plants, and they're so potent and powerful in their ability to aid in healing and regeneration of the skin. Let's quickly recap your 4-step microbiome repair routine. First is you're gonna ditch your sudsy traditional cleansers for a skin-loving cleansing oil. Second, you're going to swap out your acid-based scrubs or abrasive ingredients for your facial dry brushing routine. Third, we're going to get rid of the astringent and alcohol-based toners for a more replenishing facial mist, including plant hydrosols and essential oils. And lastly, we are done with the oil-free moisturizers, and we are incorporating facial oils to deeply nourish and bring balance back to your microbiome. While our skin has been the main microbiome focus for today, our body does also contain other microbiomes that impact your skin. So here are a couple of ways to support your skin health by supporting the oral microbiome and the gut microbiome. Your oral microbiome can actually impact skin disorders and inflammation. So a couple of key ways to support your oral microbiome is oil pulling, which is one of my favorites. Just simply swishing around coconut oil or a pre-made blend of carrier oils and essential oils to deeply detoxify and balance this microbiome. I love doing it first thing in the morning and then following up with tongue scraping and brushing your teeth and regularly flossing. And you want to ensure that your oral care products are not containing stripping chemicals, but are more naturally made to benefit that flora and bacteria of the mouth. Remember, bacteria is not a bad thing. We want it to thrive, and we want to support its function in the oral microbiome as well. And of course, the gut microbiome is such a key player in the health of your skin, and often gut imbalances can show itself on the skin in rashes and eczema, inflammation, and other inflammatory skin conditions. So to promote flora in the gut, you really want to prioritize a diverse diet with a lot of variety and seasonal foods. High animal-based protein diets are also very beneficial, especially bone broth, one of my favorite beverages for supporting the gut microbiome. And of course, you can also add in some really high-quality supplements for your pro and prebiotics. I hope this episode gives you a compelling reason to prioritize your skin microbiome from a new perspective. The most beautiful thing about our skin is that it truly is self-healing. Sometimes all it needs is just a little nudge in the right direction, and we get to come alongside to work with it and not against it. Thanks for joining me today on the farm to dig deeper into this foundational piece of skin health, and we'll see you next time on Grounded Wellness.